the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.
Hello, everyone. This is China Chicken, and I want to do a box score breakdown of the Buffalo Bills versus Tennessee Titans game that just happened this past Sunday. The Bills won 34-10. So, okay, if you look at Tennessee's passing, we got Mason Rudolph as the quarterback. Came in for Will Levis, who was injured. Mason Rudolph went 25 for 40. It's a lot of attempts. 215 yards, 5.4 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he got sacked 3 times. Quarterback rating was 44.3. He started off really good, really efficient early in the game. A lot of short throws, but Bills defense just, after the first quarter, really just shut him down. Over on Bills side, you got Josh Allen, obviously. He went 21 for 33, 323 yards. That was his most yards passing of the year. 9.8 yards per attempt, and 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions again. Still has 0 interceptions after 7 games. He only got sacked 1 time for 8 yards. His quarterback rating was 66.1. It's interesting, but his total rating was 116.1. I don't really know the difference between those two. Might have to look that up. Let me know down in the comments section if you know the difference between quarterback rating, QBR, and which is just rating, RTG. Let me know down in the comments section if you guys know what that is. Tennessee Titans rushing, Tony Pollard, he went 16 for 61 yards, 3.8 yards per carry. That's not very good. Julius Chestnut was back up 3 for 15, and Mason Rudolph had a few carries. Buffalo Bills, Ray Davis went 5 for 41. He came in late in the game, had a touchdown, and averaged 8.2 yards per carry. James Cook didn't have his best game, 12 for 32, 2.7 yards per carry. Not very good at all, and 1 touchdown. But it's okay because Bills passed the ball really well. And then Josh Allen had 3 rushes for 1 yard. That's unlike him, but that's okay because, again, they passed the ball very well. Tennessee Titans receiving, Chig Okonkwo had 4 catches for 50 yards on 4 targets. Tyler Boyd had 5 catches for 43 yards on 5 targets. Calvin Ridley, 3 for 42 on 9 targets. He only had 3 out of his 9 targets caught, so not a very good game for him. Who else? If you look down at Nick Westbrook Akine, he had 2 catches for 10 yards. He had a touchdown early in the game. But if you look down, DeAndre Hopkins, 1 catch for -2 yards and only 1 target. It's a very interesting game. He's usually their number 1 wide receiver, but he only had 1 catch, and it was for negative yardage. Buffalo Bills side, you got Keon Coleman led the way with 4 catches on 7 targets. It's okay, but he had 125 yards. That was the first 100-yard receiver for the Buffalo Bills this year, and first for Keon Coleman's career as being a rookie. Amari Cooper, who they just traded for this week, he had 4 catches for 66 yards, 1 touchdown on 5 targets. Very good game for him. Khalil Shakir, another great game for him. 7 catches for 65 yards on 7 targets. Dalton Kincaid, 3 for 52 on 6 targets. Decent game. Nothing really else after that. Go down to fumbles here. Tennessee Titans had 3 fumbles. 1 of them was lost. 3 of them by Mason Rudolph. That's crazy. Dalton Kincaid had 1 fumble, but it went out of bounds. And then Terrell Bernard recovered one of Mason Rudolph's fumbles. Defense for Tennessee Titans. Let's see if anything stands out here for their defense. They had some tackles, nothing too crazy. Couple QB hits. It's normal though. Passes defended. Jarvis Brownlee had 2 passes defended. That's pretty good for him. Couple tackles for loss. Arden Key had 2 tackles for loss. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Over on the Bills side, Dorian Williams had 10 tackles. Big game for him. 1 for loss. Terrell Bernard had 8 tackles. 2 for loss. Taron Johnson, 7 tackles, 1 pass defended. Greg Rousseau had 5 tackles and half a sack. Dwayne Smoot had the other half of that sack and 4 tackles, one tackle for loss. Oh, also, if you see Greg Rousseau over here, quarterback hits. He had 6 quarterback hits. So he was really in the face of Mason Rudolph that entire game, which is interesting. Very good game for him, even though it didn't show too much on the stat sheet with only half a sack and 5 tackles, but still 6 QB hits is huge. And then we had some interceptions. Does it show? Oh yeah, down here. Damar Hamlin had 1 interception, so there we go. No one really cares about kick returns or punting. Kicks though, Tyler Bass went 2 for 2 field goals, 4 for 4 extra points. Nick Folk went 1 for 1 field goal, 1 for 1 extra point. So perfect game for the kickers. And that's about it. So yeah, that's the Buffalo Bills versus Tennessee Titans box score breakdown. Buffalo Bills improves to 5-2, 3-0 at home. Tennessee Titans are 1-5 now and 1-2 away. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments, and have a great day.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking.